The name of this next horse is Hoof-Hearted, but listen to the call.
Hoof-Hearted on the extreme outside. Colorado Co-Ed, Toast a Dozen on the inside. Questers Jet, Hoof-Hearted on the outside, it's close. Hoof-Hearted in the winner's circle.
¡Claro que sí! ¡Ay, ja, ja! ¡Sí, señor!
What is up, pod people? I am Doc, and this is another episode, kind of Hoof-Hearted. I am by myself, and this isn't going to be a full episode. I just wanted to put something out today. Kind of wanted to say thank you to the people that are listening, sticking with us, even though we've been kind of inconsistent. Life gets in the way, so there's not much you could do about that, especially when you've got two people doing a podcast together. Our schedules have to match up, but we got two different kinds of jobs, and now currently I'm not really working at my other job, but I am doing Lyft, which is fun. That and Uber. So I'm doing those two things, and I enjoy it. It's fun. I get to talk to people, and I like talking. So it helps. That's why I do the podcast, is because I like talking to people. Even though really I'm just talking to myself right now. But anyways. I just wanted to say thank you. I know that we don't have a ton of listeners, but we've got some, and I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate the ones that do reach out. And again, the burrito left another message, and I'm telling you people, if you actually call, I will play your message on the podcast. Also, please tell people. So then that way we can get, the show's going to be better if we have more people listening and interacting with us. Then that way the show could be interactive. We could jump on Discord. We could have live shows. We could talk to people on the phone. Like regular listeners can just call us during the podcast. Like we could put shit out during our recording time, say, hey, we're going to record at this time. Give us a call. We could take live calls on the podcast. I mean, it's just, this could be so much better, but we need more listeners. We need more people to actually be interactive with us. Because right now, I feel like I'm just kind of like, I feel like this podcast is kind of more masturbatory, right? I'm just kind of jerking off. Like, this is just for me, which is fine. I enjoy that for sure. But, it would be more fun. Just like sex, it's really more fun with somebody else. So even though, yes, Max is there. And that's great. And sometimes we have another guest, which is also great. And I like that. I like having guests. And if you guys have any suggestions for guests, or if you would like to be a guest on this podcast, that would be fucking awesome too. But I just need you to go ahead and respond to us. Give us a call at 661-379-0020. And you can leave a message, or you could text us on that. Also, you can hit me up on Instagram, Doc Farted on Instagram. You could hit up Mex on Instagram. That is _Mexalorian on Instagram. You can hit us up on the Hoof-Hearted podcast, right? So you go Hoof-Hearted podcast on Instagram. Hoof-Hearted Pod at gmail.com. That's the email. You could do that. That'd be fantastic. I'd prefer that you would call. Everybody's got a phone. Most of the people you're listening to this on a phone. It'd be super easy. Like if you're like just farting around the house, you're listening to this now, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and call them. Shits and giggles, just go ahead and call them. So do that. 661-379-0020. You could call us. And then leave us a message and we'll play it like this.
What's going on, guys? This is your friend the Burrito. I don't know how many messages I left for you guys at this point. Maybe 2 or 3. I was listening to your most recent episode about, getting people to listen, and you were talking about, I was talking about smacking his ass or something. There's some weird people in the world that love that ASMR shit. I swear to God, man. I still know him, but I don't talk to him as much. We kind of lost contact in the last few years, but I swear to God, I know this guy. I don't know about it now, but he was one of these people that was into that ASMR stuff. He showed us stuff like that of just eating food or drinking water and all this bullshit. And I remember him telling me he was trying to push it as a religion. I'm like, dude, it's not that serious, man. It's really not. And it was so fucking bizarre. I fucking didn't even know what to think about that. But again, people will do anything for attention, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, this last episode you guys did about the movies, video game adaptations in the movies, pretty fun because a lot of those movies that you're talking about that I've seen, like Street Fighter movies, Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, for its time, I really enjoyed it, but looking back at it now, god awful. The original Super Mario Bros. Movie, god awful. At the time, I might have been a fan of it, but now, I hate it. It's like, ugh, can't watch it. Cannot watch it at all. Anyway, I'm looking forward to your next episode, guys. As of right now, I feel like I'm your only fan in this world. Not only fans page. Let's not get too crazy with it. But your only fan as of right now that keeps in contact with you guys. Anyway, take it easy. Have a good night.
I like to say thank you to the Burrito. This is a special ASMR for you. I don't even know if this is going to pick up on your radio and shit. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, so thanks. Thanks the Burrito. Appreciate it. See? He called, left a message, commented on the last show. He's had comments, suggestions for another shows, for other shows, ideas and shit, and we've done it. So, when we have people, talking to us and communicating with us, it inspires us. So, I really appreciate it. And those of you that are listening and not not messaging us or calling us or whatever, don't think I'm trying to shit on you guys, because I appreciate it. We don't have a lot of listeners, but we've got listeners, and you guys are awesome. I would just love to have more. Call me, selfish or whatever. I would like to have more. Now, I keep talking about the Burrito calling, and that's great. He's called, I think, 3 times, 4 times. And really, that bothered somebody, and they did call. And I'm going to go ahead and play this message.
So, I hear my name dropped, and then I was listening to the show, and you guys are begging for people to see, leave something, and the only person doing it is the Burrito. Who's this Burrito? And what is he made of? Who's the Burrito? I want to know who the Burrito is. I want to know more about the Burrito. And he sounds fascinating. And you probably shouldn't play this because I don't want to, like, get canceled. Because I've already been threatened today at work that, no, I'm going to miss you, Rowan, after you get canceled. I was like, what? And I'm not even going to tell you what I said, but I guess it was offensive. You know, I'm the offender of the universe. So here's you guys, a new little message left by the Rowan, who's not affiliated with the burrito. Maybe I should have a food name. Enchilada. Like, that's my dick name. Or my name for my dick. Or Tostado. Tostado. Or Chorizo. What do you think? Chorizo! Hey! Friends of the Cedro! Hey! Alright. Rowan. Canceled. Alright, guys. Keep talking about movies and try to remember, like, who's in them and stuff. That's my favorite part of the show, because I'm yelling out the answers. And you forgot about one video game movie, even though it was a movie before it was a video game, but it was about a video game and a movie. Tron. All right, users. Bye.
Thank you, Rowan. That was great. Maybe we'll have the burrito on one of these days. Who knows? Then that way you can get to know the burrito. And yeah, I did forget about Tron. I totally forgot about Tron. Now, the original Tron I've seen. That movie was great. And I don't know if the movie came out before the game, because it came out in the arcades. So I'm not sure if they came out at the same time or if the movie really did come out before the game. I've got a phone here that has Google and I can look it up, but fuck that, I'm not going to. I'm just going to let you, like, stew in it. You could just keep yelling at the radio right now. Like, the movie came out before. Yeah, that's what you're going to do, Ron. Anyways, and then, yeah, I haven't seen the remake or reboot or whatever it was, but I wasn't interested. Because you can't beat the original. The original was great. The special effects in that were amazing for the time. And I think they still hold up. I mean, yeah, they're a little cheesy. But they were fucking awesome, dude. The bikes were great. Those bikes were so awesome. Yeah, I like Tron. But, I mean, I haven't seen it in a long time. It could be another one of those things where I liked it when I was a kid. And then you get older. And then you're like, looking at it with, what's that? The rose tinted glasses. And you're like, yeah, that was such a great show. And then you get older and you watch it again and you're like, yeah, I was a fucking idiot. Because that's the way I felt about Thundercats. Like, I watched Thundercats again, not the reboot, but I watched the original show. Like, Thundercats when I was a kid, fantastic. Thundercats now, if I watch it now, oh my God, it's so awful. But, you know, I'm an adult now. More sophisticated, right? So sophisticated that I named the podcast after a fart joke. Anyways, now what I just talked about with the cartoons when I was a kid, that is going to be a little teaser as to what our next episode will be. Our next episode will probably be our favorite cartoons from when we were a kid, when we were teenagers, and now that we're adults. So when Mex is able to get back, and we're able to get back together, same schedule, then we will go ahead and do that. So yeah, it'll be cool. I'm looking forward to that one because I got opinions. I'm sure he does too. So, but no anime. We're not going to talk anime. I guess like Pokemon. I'll allow Pokemon if he's into Pokemon. I don't know, but I'll not count that as an anime, even though it may be. I don't fucking know. But I mean, technically, you could even say Voltron was an anime because that was like Japanese. So I don't know, whatever. But I did like Voltron, but the toys were cooler than the show. And just like a lot of those like cartoons, like the toys were cooler. Like even though I liked He-Man when I was a kid, the toys were cooler. But yeah. So, anyways, that's about it. That's all I was gonna really say. I just wanted to say thank you to the people who are listening. I also wanted to say, please go tell people, so then that way we can have more people listening and more interaction. I wanted to say thank you to the Burrito for calling and leaving a message. Phone number is 661-379-0020. Appreciate you leaving a message. And Rowan, I want to say thank you for leaving a message. And also, guys, if you didn't listen to the podcast, we actually did have Rowan on the podcast early on. It's the episode is Rowan spilled the beans, or spills the beans, or whatever. But Rowan used to be in a band called Cradle of Thorns, and they changed to Videodrone, and they actually went on tour with like Korn and Rob Zombie and all that stuff at that time. Late 90s. But I mean, he was playing music, late 80s, all through the 90s, all that stuff. So he's been on tour with some big bands, and his band was pretty big too at the time. Not to the level, I would say, of, Korn, but I mean, they're still going strong and stuff, but shit happens, right? And he kind of talks about that stuff. So, you should check out that episode. He's got some good stories, some really funny stories. I'd have to say the story where he talked about the people, the promoter that tried to get them to fuck a dog, was pretty interesting. And yeah. And apparently tetherball's for gay people. So anyways, those are some teasers for that episode, but you guys should go back and check it out. Rowan spills the beans. Thank you, Rowan, for calling. Thanks for being a friend, dude. You're cool. Burrito, thanks for being a friend. Thanks for calling. Appreciate it. All you other people that are listening, thank you for listening. Appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and throw in, after this, I'm going to throw in some best of bits. And yeah. So, and then also too, you guys should listen to the end, even after the music is done, the outro, because sometimes we might have some some hidden messages or something. Just saying, just letting you know, the end of credits kind of thing. I'm going to play some best bits after I do the outro music. And yeah, that'll be it. So anyways, thanks again, guys. And whatever you're doing right now, keep on doing it. And hope you guys have a fantastic day, morning, night, whatever, whenever. Later.
Live.
Oh, fuck.
America. Fuck yeah. We have some yanks about the motherfucking day, yeah. So, the premise is...
The answer is 42.
Nice.
Good reference.
So, usually we would exchange questions with one another. And over there on the Hoof Hearted podcast, they have Ask a Brit, where they ask us questions about life and culture over in the UK. And vice versa, we send questions to them saying, what's it like in America and that? We have prepared some questions for you guys, if you wouldn't mind answering them in the flesh.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it.
Sweet. Who has a question for the guys? I had one, but it's all of a sudden poofed out my mind and realised that I haven't written it down.
I'm sorry.
I've got one, but I don't know, it might be...
Racist.
No, it might be an easy one, might not.
Ask.
Do it.
Dude, you can't offend us. We're not like all the other Americans. We're not easily offended.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, we will answer it.
Is there any states where I could still bring a slave? That's what I was going to say.
On the down low or like in public?
Well, no, basically, if you had to get rid of one state, which would it be and why?
We've already said Florida.
Well, I don't know. Is there anything that
I wasn't serious. I wouldn't want to get rid of Florida because there's so many good stories that come out of Florida.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Just wipe it from society, whether you want a little hole in the middle of a state or
I'd get rid of Idaho because I hate that fucking joke.
Oh, the Idaho joke? Yeah.
Yeah. Hate that
Dude,
shit.
all the potatoes, man. Where would we get our french fries?
The land's still there. We're just getting rid of the state, right?
I don't know. Yeah, what's the parameters of this question, Kemp? Are we like totally annihilating said state, or are we just letting other states like bring the land in, and it's now just no longer the name?
Yeah, you can. That second option you had, all the other states just take over where it was. Yeah,
get some absorbed.
Utah could probably do it better and keep it in the family, you know.
Yeah,
families.
What Utah? You said Utah?
Yeah. No. Get rid of Idaho. Utah could have potatoes.
Oh, okay. So yeah, all right.
Mormons and potatoes. That could be what they're known for.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually not a bad answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm pretty good.
I'm gonna say, get rid of North and South Dakota and just make it Dakota. Like, why does it have to be two Dakotas? Like, nobody even remembers one of them. I only think of. I don't even. Yeah. No. Just get rid of both of them. Just combine them.
Yeah, we have North and South places, but they're usually like 80 miles apart.
Yeah,
like Northampton and Southampton.
Yeah, they're so far apart. We've even got a place called the Midlands. That's exactly what it is. It's just that bit in the middle that no one gives a fuck about.
What, you mean where we live?
Yeah, exactly. And no one gives a fuck about
I couldn't even tell you where Dakota's at. Like, I'm okay with geography. I have no idea where Dakota's at. I'm pretty sure it's like the northern part of America. But yeah, I'm not. Yeah, just get rid of Dakota.
I know it's over there somewhere. But yeah, fair.
So there you go.
That's a good shout.
Idaho and Dakota.
Cool.
In a bit.
TTFN.
Mr. Neil, do you have your question? I've remembered my question, by the way.
Okay.
But, yeah, Mr. Neil.
Yeah, I do have a question for you both. What is one thing that you think America does better than the rest of the world?
Ooh.
Liberating.
I was trying to think of a more positive question, because obviously I've been a bit harsh with you guys, when we're being asked about your country. So I'm like, let's pick a nice one. And you went with liberating.
Well, okay. For me, like my thought is always we think that we're pretty. I mean, like most Americans, and maybe this is because California, but Californians are pretty full of themselves, and I think that America is pretty full of themselves as well. So to say like, what do we do better? I don't know. I guess really the only thing that I could think of that we do really well is consume, man. That's what so like you say that and you're like, oh, let's have a nicer question. All I could think of is negative things. So I think I failed this job interview. I can't think of a positive. So yeah. I don't know. I guess we've got the better Disneylands. I guess. Yeah, they got Disney and where is it? Disney in France, right?
Paris, yeah. And then there's one in Hong Kong, isn't there, as well? Is it Hong Kong?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 Well, I mean, yeah, China has one. They make all of our shit. Of course they have one.
Yeah, they do, yes.
Secretly, it's a sweatshop.
Someone has to test the fucking roller coasters.
All the animatronics are actually, in the Disney China, all the animatronics are actually played by children.
I wasn't going to go for that part, but all right.
This isn't playing in China, is it? I don't know.
Probably not.
Only North Korea.
Oh man. Yeah. Okay. So what was
Good answers. Good answers.
What was the other question? Let's move on.
The final question from me is: do you guys actually like Hershey's chocolate?
Okay. I know I hear you guys talking. I hear you guys, and I hear other. Like, I watch YouTube videos of British people talking shit about American chocolate, and honestly, like, I wouldn't know the difference. Do I like Hershey's chocolate? Like a Hershey's chocolate bar? I had one today, but that's only because I'm a fat slob and I wanted something sweet. It had nothing to do with it being tasty because I don't like plain chocolate. So I don't know. I mean, it was adequate. I don't know. To me, it tastes like it's kind of like eating chocolate flavored plastic.
Yeah, that's how it is. But unless you eat actual chocolate, then
I haven't had it, so I don't know. Don't know.
But do you guys not get like a lot of import of Cadbury's?
Like a Cadbury egg?
Yeah. Do you not get the actual bars of chocolate?
Oh no. We get Cadbury eggs, but I don't like the little like candy cum that they have in there.
Yeah,
I think it's gross.
Is that the only Cadbury's that you get over there?
Yeah, that's the only things that we get. Yeah, I think those are gross. I don't eat those.
Over here,
What's
Cadbury's.
the Ghirardelli?
What, the Ghirardellis? Yeah. That's from. I think that they make that in like San Francisco or something, dude.
Oh, well, they're pretty over there.
No, because over here...
Yeah, I don't know.
That's pretty French skewed.
Over here, Cadbury's is our Hershey's. So it's like our massive chocolate company. So, but what happened was, because we had like milk chocolate, it's called Dairy Milk. It's like, that's our main chocolate over here. And it's used to make everything Cadbury made. And it's just like the ultimate chocolate until Kraft bought it. And then they changed the recipe and started putting Oreos and shit in it, and just fucking around with it. It's still tasty, but it's not the same formula. But like in comparison between Dairy Milk and Hershey's, it's just Dairy Milk always won hands down. Hershey's, I don't know. I've never liked it. I've tried loads of different Hershey's stuff, but it's all like really it's like powdery to me. If that makes sense, like quite.
I don't know. I have nothing to compare it to, so I would have to like import some English or some some English chocolate or something like that. But
get yourself some Twirls.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Twirl. It's Dairy Milk chocolate. It's like made into like a flake and then coated in chocolate again. It's the ultimate Cadbury product.
Chocolate wrapped in chocolate.
Okay, so what is it? What is it? This is the best thing to import to have chocolate wise.
If you want
this thing, right?
Yeah, if you want to taste Cadbury's Dairy Milk, the best way now is Twirl since Kraft took over. It's the closest thing you get to having proper Dairy Milk.
A Cadbury Twirl.
Cadbury Twirl, that's the one.
All right, I'm writing it down.
Max, have you ever had Cadbury chocolate apart from the egg that I know most Americans don't like?
Yeah.
No. I mean, besides that, no, because that's all I could really think of looking at Amazon. That's all I'm on right now. What is Ferrero?
Ferrero Rocher.
Ferrero Rocher.
The devil's chocolate. No. It can kill you.
Right, don't listen to him because he's allergic to them.
Yeah.
A Ferrero Rocher is
allergic to nuts. I heard.
Yeah, allergic to nuts.
Do you know what?
What about are you allergic to all nuts?
Mainly peanuts. I'm allergic to walnuts, but peanuts is the killer. And the other day I ate a Snickers by mistake.
Yeah.
And I knew actually could have died.
I was going to say, how are you going to do that?
So we have these tubs of chocolates called Celebrations. And they're basically very miniaturized versions of what you guys would call candy bars.
Yeah.
So we've got Mars bars, Snickers, Bounty, which is like a coconut one. All the different chocolates.
And these are smaller than fun size. They're like tiny.
Yeah, they're literally little one mouthful of chocolate. And
what are they called? What do you call them?
Celebrations. And,
okay. All right.
It's in a big round tub, and you get a load of them in it. So obviously, I always steer clear of the Snickers because it's got the killer component of the peanuts, and so I go for everything else. And but they've recently changed the packaging, and so the Snickers is pretty much exactly the same design as the Mars, but just a slightly different colour. So I was in the dark, rumbling in the tub. I was like, oh, I've got 2 Mars bars. Bam, bam. No, one is a Snickers. All of a sudden, tongue starts getting fat. So I had to, like, spit out all the nuts. It was a situation. I was getting sweaty. Had to reach for the cetirizine hydrochloride, neck half the bottle, and then just lie on the ground for a little bit and hope that I'd pull through the night. And, look, it wasn't quite that dramatic. That's I must admit some of that's an exaggeration. I was pretty scared for a time there, but luckily the swelling went away. I got all feeling back in my penis. Carried on pumping it, finished up.
Just because you thought you were gonna die.
When you shat it out, did it like burn?
I'm really happy about that ending.
I didn't swallow any of it. I chewed it up, and but I felt with the peanuts on my tongue. They were attacking. And so I ran into the kitchen and spat them all down the sink.
Yeah.
And flushed myself out, got some water, gargling some water. I know how to gargle. Gargle good. Anyway, what are we talking about?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Hershey's.
Yeah.
So how about you, Mex? Are you partial to some chocolate when you go for the munchies?
My favorite would be like a Reese's because the peanut butter, but my favorite version of that is the one with the peanut butter on top instead of the chocolate. So I'm not a real huge chocolate fan.
You're such a party pooper. Reese's, Reese's are amazing.
Yeah, they are. I like those Reese's cups, but you get the massive ones, but it's like just one big one in a pack.
Yes.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
Do you know what the annoying thing about my allergy is? Not that I go on about my allergy, but because everything that's made with peanut butter looks fucking well tasty.
And it is.
And I would love to be able to eat it, but I can't because I know I'll die. It's fucking infuriating. Aha! I am prepared. Almost. Welcome, gentlemen from across the pond, to Wayne's Nub Hub.
Oh.
Come and rub your chub in Wayne's Nub Hub. Okay. I'm still working on the jingle. I'll just edit that shit out.
That works. It's fine.
Okay, so I thought, seeing as you guys from across the pond may have some slight knowledge about the United Kingdom,
oh fuck,
I thought I'd pit your wits against Kemp and Lee.
Ooh.
So, boink. Boink. So it'll be a joint effort. It's multiple choice questions about the United Kingdom. But I've selected them also because they're really, really hard, so Kemp and Lee might not get them either. So it's pretty much a game of chance. So I'll read out questions.
You got this, Max. Come on, we got it.
And I'll also read out 4 answers. And you guys have to pick which one is the correct answer.
Okay.
So you got 1 in 4 chance, guys.
Right.
So let's play for USA versus the UK. This is what would happen if World War IV happened. And this will be the outcome. Yeah, because World War III is going to be everyone. And all that's going to be left is going to be England and the USA. And at some point, we're going to fight again. So this is to decide who will win World War IV.
Oh, okay.
It'd probably be more of a shoving match than anything.
Yeah. This is all hypothetical, obviously. In the future.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot nicer if instead of war, we just did topical quizzes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 1.
War's more fun.
Scotland has more than 790 offshore islands. Which one can't you visit because it doesn't actually exist? Is it A, Jura, B, Herta, C. Fair Isle, or D. Baran?
Max, do you got any idea?
Are
we like? Do we have to like buzz in, or how are we doing this?
No, you guys discuss your answer, and then we'll just see who's right.
Okay. All right then.
Can
you use it in a sentence? What? I don't know. What?
Sorry, guys. What was that?
Yeah. No. Go ahead and repeat them again. I mean, they all sound like made up names to me.
Yeah, they all do.
One of these is made up. Jura, Herta, Fair Isle, or Baron? A, B, C, or D?
I've never heard of any of them. Running with A.
A? Yeah, I'm cool with A. Yeah.
Let's go with A. What are you guys going for?
Do you want to go with?
Yeah, we'll go with C.
C, Fair Isle.
Yeah.
Both wrong. It was D, Baran.
Oh.
Oh man.
I think.
Wait, what is it? Barand? What was it?
Baran. B-A-R-A-N.
It sounded the most real.
Baranus.
I thought
Is that the one where it's underwater
ass.
like 7 months of a year or something?
No.
Oh.
It's made up.
Oh.
That was the point of the question.
Oh.
To guess the made up one. Question number 2. The UK is home to the world's longest pleasure pier. Ooh. Where is it? Is it A, Southwold?
Is it up Pierce Morgan's asshole? No, sorry.
Oh, I've heard that.
Pierce Morgan's asshole is probably bigger than this pleasure pier. But, is it B, Southend? Is it C, Southport? Or D, Southampton?
So where is it located?
Yes.
I thought Blackpool was going to come.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Sorry, can you just read out A and B again, please?
Southwold or Southend?
What was this for again?
The longest pleasure pier.
What?
A pleasure pier. I think it has to do with like a amusement park.
I think it's Southampton.
It's the world's longest pleasure pier, so it's like a long wooden pier that goes out into the sea.
Yeah.
It's 1.34 miles long. Almost as big as my penis.
I thought this was like the red light district type shit or something.
Yeah, when you say pleasure pier, we automatically think, naughty stuff.
I did insinuate that it was for that, but it's not really. It's like just where families go for their holidays.
Yeah.
Vacations.
Okay. Well,
same. I mean,
in Alabama, family and pleasure go together too. So
businessman family.
What? What'd you say?
Huh?
Business comes before pleasure?
No, business. Huh?
I thought, were we talking about a mullet now?
No.
Oh, okay, I don't know. I'm confused.
Pleasure pier. Sorry.
Yes, pleasure pier. I'm gonna go. We should just say Southend. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Why not?
Okay,
that was A. A was wrong last time. We got this.
Us Americans are horny.
See, we thought that.
Yeah.
What do you guys go with?
Yeah.
You guys go with Southend as well?
Yeah.
Okay, you are both right.
Hey.
Bum, bum, bum.
Fuck yeah.
Nailed it. Question number 3. Which of these is the UK's largest national park? Is it A, Cairngorms in Scotland? Is it B, Lake District in England? Is it C, Snowdonia in Wales? Or is it D, Mourne Mountains in Northern Ireland?
What are you thinking, Max?
I don't know. I've been holding on a hit for a minute.
Do you want me to stall for it to kick in or what?
No, I'm good. I didn't really hear the answers, but I want to go with C.
Which one was C?
So
that was Wales, right?
So yeah, Wales.
Lake District.
Yeah.
Whales are huge, dude.
Yeah, we'll go with Wales. Yeah, we'll go with Wales.
Can't believe.
We're going to go Lake District.
In England.
Yes.
Both wrong.
Wrong.
It was Scotland.
Ah,
God damn it.
Wasn't there 2 Scotlands?
No, there was one from each country in the UK. So,
you're right, though, Mix. Whales are pretty big.
Whales are pretty fucking big. That's tickled me.
There was a girl.
Yeah,
they never
Obama's niece.
Was it? I don't think it was her.
Obama's niece or something. Well, this is the one the article I read. It was Obama's like niece or cousin, and she pinpointed every president except one being related to each other.
Yeah.
And the one, I think it was JFK.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I think it was JFK.
I think it might have been a scrub, but I don't know. That story is a story that I heard about like a long time ago.
Yeah, no, I heard about it when Obama was in office.
Yeah, that's when I had heard about it too. But it's like I feel like it's even older than that.
Yeah,
and so I wonder, like, is it true? Because I mean, like, I heard about that shit like way back in the day. But
yeah,
you know, back when I listened to Alex Jones, you know, but. I mean, I don't know. Like, yeah, it's just. Do I think they're all related? Yeah, fuck, probably. We're all fucking related, to be honest. Dude.
Yeah, in some way, we all have not close DNA, but like.
Yeah.
We'll find out. Like, yeah, exactly. We're all related.
Yeah, we're all fucking.
1% down.
Yeah, we're all fucking our cousins.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, yeah, but no, yeah, like when my wife, like, she's like, I got family, you know, over there. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to go any further into our family history. I don't want to.
Might find out something we don't need to find out.
Like, let's just leave it in the dark.
We're happy right now, right?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We don't need to. Yeah, where'd you guys meet? Family reunion. Yeah,
there she was.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, hey man, I'm fixed, dude. We're not having offspring, so it's all right. Who cares? If you're both fixed, go fuck your cousin. I don't care. But
well, if you're both fixed, then it turns out not you guys. Obviously, I hope to God.
Yeah.
It turns out you guys are twins.
Oh my God, dude! I've heard stories about that shit.
Have you?
Yeah, man, on Reddit, like people finding out that they're siblings.
Yeah.
There was oh my God.
I was watching. I think it was on TikTok where the gecko. The therapy gecko on Twitch was talking to a couple, and they're like, yeah, so we just recently found out, and he's like, yeah, and so it's been a few months, and did a DNA test, and yeah, we're siblings. And he's like, oh, and like, so we're just trying to figure out what we should do from here. And he's like, you mean like break up or stay together? And they're like, yeah, I think I'm not
qualified.
I'm not qualified for this one, guys. You should see a real therapist. And they're just like, oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I remember seeing an article about there was a gay couple, and I think it was in England, and then they come to find out that, like, they've been these two dudes have been fucking each other for, you know, months. And then they found out that I think that they found out either that they were like, they were brothers, or like one of them was the dad and the other one was like the son. Like, I can't remember exactly what it was, but they were related.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like in England. And then they're like, oh no, I don't know what to do, you know? So yeah, it's like that sucks.
Yeah.
That would suck to find out you're related. That's why I'm like, nope, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Don't want to know. Because I mean, there's a whole side of my family that I don't know anything about. Like my dad, his biological dad, he took off and got remarried. That's all I know.
Yeah.
You know, and then through all the DNA tests and stuff, my dad has found out that, you know, he's got like a half sister or something in Texas.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't want to fucking know.
Your wife's not from Texas, right?
No, she's not from Texas. No. Yeah.
Dodge that one.
I think we're good. Because there's.
Yeah, and then on my side, yeah, because I'm half Mexican, and I don't know any of those fuckers.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I only know really my dad's brothers and sisters' families. So I've been to the family reunions, and I'm just like, wait, these are all my cousins?
Yeah.
Yeah, go talk to them. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not gonna do that at all. Talk to the 500 people out here. No, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, did go to the family reunions. Like, the reason why I was there was to play baseball and to eat the food.
The only way I guess I'll figure this thing that we're talking about out is eventually if I get married and me and my wife both get individual invitations to the family reunion.
That'd be fucking crazy, dude. Yeah. I don't know. You could do the DNA test, man, and find out. Okay, these dogs are driving me nuts. Hold on a second.
Sure.
All right, I separated the dogs. That was just too much, and then I got hot, so I turned on the AC. Anyways, where were we at? Mystery Stocks, right?
We just finished up with Mystery Stocks Inc.
Oh, okay.
A golden idea at this time since everything's in the red. But do you have anything else? Do you have any golden bad ideas that Mark Cuban might want to take a hold of and send us some money through the Anchor support button on Anchor?
Okay.
You guys are listening?
Yeah. There is there's something that I always wanted to do, and I think that we should take all we should make like jackets and pillows and shit, but stuff them full of like laundry lint. Yeah, I think we could do that, or we could maybe there's some way you can make paper out of laundry lint. I don't know. I just think that laundry lint. Like there's something that needs to be done with laundry lint because there's way too much.
Have a fucking talk.
There's way too much laundry lint out there. And like every time I do the dryer, like there's just this massive amount of lint left over, and I'm like, there's got to be a use for this. And I just end up throwing it in the trash, and it just stays there. And I'm like, there's got to be something. I'm trying to sustainable future. That's what I'm trying to think of. There's other way. If you can make paper out of laundry lint, then you know how many trees we could save. And then I don't know. Well, I mean, I like trees. They're cool, man. But
you could have your own.
You could, if you want, you could fuck whatever you want. There's some people who fuck cars.
I have. No, not that.
Okay.
Metal gets too hot.
You've heard of that, right? Like people that fuck cars. That's the weirdest fucking thing. Like why? Like I mean,
doesn't the gas thing have a latch? So if you're long enough, you're getting stuck in there, bro.
I highly doubt that the people who fuck cars have big dicks.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying if. That's why I said if.
Yeah.
For sure they're not, but
I think they're fucking mufflers too, or I don't know, maybe they just rub their dick on the car. Like, I don't know how they would do that. Okay, so if you are a car fucker, please email us at whofartedpod@gmail. We want to hear from you car fuckers out there.
Just a minute ago.
What?
This was about lint just a minute ago.
Well, you know what? When you're brainstorming business ideas, they go all over the place. Oh, you know what? I just got one. See, this is how it works, right? Think of how hard it is for car fuckers to meet the right car. So what I'm saying is we get an app, right?
So we get the sexiest cars out there, right? And then they make a profile for all these car fuckers, and the car fuckers make their profile. They're like, "This is what I'm looking for," right? And then we hook them up, man. It'd be almost like having you'd have to buy the car, because I mean, well, maybe you could rent it. You could rent it and then fuck it, one night stand. You're like, "Why'd you ghost me?" That kind of shit. I don't know. Yeah, like I'm looking for a girl. I'm looking for a car with great mileage. I don't know. Like
4-wheel drive.
4-wheel drive. Yeah, I like it rough.
It's mud on the tires.
Yeah. Yeah. I like going in from the back seat. I like to enter in through the trunk. I don't know. Think about it though. There's like some weird fetishes out there, and those people, like, how hard is it for people with the weird fucking fetishes to meet other people or inanimate objects that they want to fuck. So they're not gonna have a relationship with a car, but they can certainly fuck a car. I don't know, what would you call it? Like car fucks instead of car facts? You get a free car facts with
meat
it?
Cars.
Meat cars?
Car meat.
Car meat?
Yeah.
Let's see
Boy
here.
meets car.
Yeah, because I don't see too many. I don't think there's many females that are like wanting to fuck a car. Although stick shifts. What?
Oh. The fuck?
I've had the internet for a long time, man. I've seen some videos of some women doing some weird things. It's like, I put it into gear. Like, yeah, you did.
God.
Yeah, you did.
Fucking just rested the shift to gear.
Like, shut up and let me finish. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, let's see here. So, I mean, what they got like Auto Trader. There's like Carfax. Like, there's got to be
Auto
fuckers. I think fucker should not be in the name because that's gonna detour some
needs
people.
to be family friendly.
Yeah, family friendly. Exactly. Yeah. Let's see here. There's Christian Mingle.
Auto Mingle.
Yeah, there you go. Auto Mingle. That might work. I don't know.
Auto Finder just makes it sound like you're looking for a car.
Yeah.
And then when they deliver it, they're giving you the wrong impression. Yeah, I thought I was just gonna drive it. When you're done, clean her up, please.
Yeah. Maybe we could call it. Maybe we could call it trunk touchers.
It's not family friendly.
Nah. Well, I mean, I don't know. It depends on how dirty your mind is, I guess. But maybe touchers isn't the word that we should use.
Yeah. You think I was thinking of trunk?
I guess. Well, I don't know. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that would be. What were we talking about before? Lint, right? Yeah. Yeah. Whatever.
There needs to be a way to recycle lint. Now let's get people fucking cars. The car fuckers aren't getting these nice cars, man. We need to get them hooked up.
Hell yeah, man.
God damn.
Yeah, dude.
Where's Ascabrit? Where?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
It's time for a break.
Yeah. What?
On to dragons. Yes. I think that dragons very well could have been real. And the only reason why I say that is because so many different cultures, like across the world, all like have like folklore for like dragons or like flying lizards, like giant flying lizards.
In books, when we brought up the topic the first time, you said the phoenix.
Yeah, the phoenix. Yeah, which the phoenix is like a bird that was on fire, right? So I mean, if you know, and it rose from the ashes and whatever. And I know that a lot of these like things are all like folklore, and when people would write stories about things that they see that they don't understand, they're going to try and put it into words that they can relate, right? So if they saw a flying lizard breathing fire, then that, you know, and or a flying lizard with feathers that was breathing fire, then of course it's, you know, that is a fire bird, right? A phoenix. So I mean that's a possibility. And then also too, like I can't remember. I think it might have been that movie Rain of Fire, because like it talked about like how um you know how the dragons would breathe fire,
Mhm.
and you know it's basically like they're able to I think they were able to like throw up their stomach acid kind of a thing. I mean, it's all, I think it would work kind of like a blowtorch, kind you know, but I don't know. But I mean, it is possible. I think it's
Their
possible.
stomach acid would like combust with the oxygen there, or
Yeah, something like that. I don't. Yeah, because I mean,
Hmm.
you know, like if you left, um, if you left like a rag that's like soaked in gasoline,
yeah,
and you leave it in your garage, it will spontaneously combust if the conditions are right.
okay,
Without having like an actual like flame,
flame next to it.
yeah, or you know, and it will go ahead and you know do that. Or like if you leave like a dirty rag that has something that is combustible,
Hmm.
like you know, under the right conditions, it can spontaneously combust. So it is possible that like this big giant flying, you know, feathered lizard was able to like shoot out something that would
He
combust
was just
without.
trying to throw up on people, and it fucking caught on fire.
Yeah, I mean, so I mean the mechanics I think are totally possible for,
Yeah,
you know, it doesn't have to have like a pilot light like sitting in the back of
yeah.
its, you know, throat in order for it to do that. But you know, I think that it is
Well, and
possible.
two at the time where a lot of it, because it'd be like very much in the past. The atmosphere of Earth back then would be a little different.
Yeah, maybe, yeah,
Yeah,
possibly.
so
Yeah,
it'd
but
be like that climate too, or someone's fighting the person or the dragon with the fucking torch. So it just is supposed to get acid, but since it's like having a torch right in front of its face or like its face, yeah, exactly, it gets hit with the fucking
yeah.
fire or like
And then the stories go from there that they spit out fire.
yeah,
Yeah.
and where it was really just like spit or it's stomach acid.
Yeah,
Like you
that's
said.
true. Yeah. But I mean, so the reason why I say that if okay, so if dinosaurs were real, right? And then now they're saying that dinosaurs had feathers,
Uh,
then and like how you'd said before that the T-Rex could have had wings, it's just that they haven't been able to find
or
those fossils.
like a father, grandfather that had wings before it, because there was another, or was it the same, the Rain of Fire, or the movie that I was gonna show you, I think said it that dragons were before dinosaurs, so dinosaurs could have just came from dragons, you
Yeah.
know. So
Well,
you
I
know,
mean,
right?
yeah. I mean, like I think that I mean everything
Fuck, dude,
is
if a dragon could fuck a dog or a donkey in Shrek, not all of its spawn is gonna have the same features. They're not gonna have wings. They'll probably just have a big fucking body and a big head with small arms.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So there could be different dinosaurs or not different dragons at that time that didn't have wings. Like because like I was saying too, there were different cultures that had different depictions of dragons.
Yeah,
So there was
exactly.
one that looked like snakes. There was ones that looked
Yeah.
like dinosaurs but with wings.
Yeah.
So one of those could have fucked one with, or got fucked by one that didn't have wings at all and just popped out a T Rex.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boom.
No, there you go. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So it's not that we're not saying that dinosaurs were completely unreal or fake, but it's just that they're not the same thing that we're told. Like you were
Yeah.
saying, like we're just getting a picture or a puzzle that's been put together. We're not getting the whole story, and
Yeah.
I think all of us have kind of accepted that, but like we've taken everything as fact when yeah, a few years ago it was put out that dinosaurs had feathers.
Yeah.
So we didn't know that for a long time. We thought they had scales like an alligator or snakes.
Yeah.
But they had
Yeah,
feathers.
exactly.
Okay. So they're more like chickens.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean,
like I said, like what if dinosaurs usually just use their wings to glide? Like a lot of them stayed on mountaintops. So like once a knight is like, "Fuck you, dragon," it's just like, "What, bitch?" and just swoops down from the top of the mountain, takes everything out. No one knows how it gets back up. They just fucking slowly, just like, "Well, this is fucking awkward." Do like a walk of shame back up to its mountain. Like we don't know fully if they flew. They just had possibly just had wings.
Well,
Hollywood's taken a lot of leverage with like yeah, they had wings. They could fly. Chickens have wings.
They don't fly.
They don't fly like that great. They could fly for a few seconds, but dragons, like, yeah, they would have been big, huge bones. We don't know if and they could have been hollow so that they could fly and they could take off and shit.
But also too though, and I just remembered this, but like, okay, so if their stomach was full of like a certain gas, or they had like a separate chamber, like that was, so that they like say they inhaled, yeah, exactly, right, yeah. So I mean, it would help them, fly, along with the wings, So I mean, that's a possibility as well.
But like also a lot of the games that we see, what are their? Did you play Skyrim?
Yeah, I played Skyrim. Yeah,
a lot of their attacks, especially if you're just like going like away from them, they do like a swoop at you type of deal. They're not fucking like, yeah, they're flying, but it's like a stationary, like they're pushing themselves to stay up.
Yeah,
a lot of their attacks towards you, if it's not a fire or an ice, they're swooping at you.
Yeah.
So it just makes a little more sense if they'd get like some type of leverage, wouldn't fly away real far, but then just go at you like that. I don't know. Like, I was kind of like thinking like, yeah, like it's hard for them to fly unless it's something like that where they have gases and that makes a lot of sense.
But
it makes it make sense.
Yeah, and for me, I think about the idea like, okay, so dragons are made up, right? It's a story. Dragons are made up. But what I think is odd is that you've got the story of dragons in South America. You've got them in Asia. You've got them where else? Like, where's some other places? I can't remember. But there's stories of dragons like all over the place.
Europe, and then
yeah, exactly.
Knights,
Europe,
Knights fought dragons,
right? Yeah. So the story of dragons is all
Native Americans probably had.
Yeah, they probably and that's sort of South America, North America, yeah. So I mean, the story.
That's true. You did say that, my bad.
Yeah, but the story of dragons is all over the place. Just like how there's pyramids all over the place, right?
So the Anunnaki had these horses with wings.
Yeah, that's right.
Unicorns too.
Yeah, that's right.
The right thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, we'll keep on topic.
Yeah, no, but
dinosaurs, dragons.
But I mean, so when there's a story that like goes across the globe or flat Earth, whatever you want to think it is, but when there's a story that goes across like our world, to me that adds some truth to it, right?
Yeah.
It's just like there's a story of the flood. So there's a story of the flood in the Bible, and then there's other civilizations throughout the world that have the same story, same story of the flood. So to me, that makes it more believable that is a story that was true, right? Like, because how would somebody in China have the same exact story as somebody in like Mexico?
Yeah.